Oh my gosh, it's actually a very similar color scheme now that I think of it. They did like a watercolor blanc, and then I did one in like this brownie shade. But oh my gosh, now thinking about it, it's very similar to like the Aquarelle from back in the day. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. Thanks for clicking on my video today. I wanted to discuss new Louis Vuitton bags that are said to be coming out pretty soon. I did get these pictures from info.lv too, and they usually sneak peek some of the latest Louis Vuitton collections. And yeah, I would love to know I've got hair in my face. I would love to know your thoughts today about what you reckon about these bags, because some of them are really, really adorable. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of Hermes bags, but I used to collect quite a few Louis Vuitton bags, and it can be super addictive, especially when Louis Vuitton release bags so often. I am lacking a designer backpack in my collection, guys, and although I would love a Kelly backpack, they are hella expensive. But Louis Vuitton is also very expensive. So first bag I am going to discuss is this Rose Opal backup backpack. So it's the code is M47074. It's going to be 3,600 USD, and I did a conversion. It's about 5,500 Australian dollars. So, you know, it's still expensive and it's beautiful though. I mean, I remember a few years ago, Lindy SS had this really cute Chanel Business Affinity backpack in pink, and I was so obsessed with it. I love how she put her big pom-pom on that bag. It's a really hard to get the Business Affinity backpack. It's very like, you know, they don't make many of them, in pink especially. And bam, it looks like Louis Vuitton have done their own pastel pink gorgeous backpack, and I just think that a lot of pink lovers will be obsessed with this style. Even if you look at like the chain detail, it is giving me like Chanel Business Affinity vibes. And I know I always compare brands to other brands and say, oh, they copied them and they copied whatever. But I do feel like Louis Vuitton is capturing that Chanel market with this super cute pink bag. I also think, you know, people who buy Chanel, they also probably buy like Miu Miu. And, you know, there's certain types of people who will go for certain styles. And this, I think, would speak to those kinds of people who buy Chanel bags because of the sweet pink. Like, it's just so cute, right? And to be honest, it would be much cheaper than buying a Chanel backpack as well. Even though $5,500 is not a drop in the ocean, that is a lot of money. But I just love this. I mean, especially I can imagine Lindy SS buying this and putting like a big pom-pom on it. That like, this is just so cute. And honestly, even with what I'm wearing today, I think this backpack would be just adorable. Anyways, Louis Vuitton, you know, they release bags a lot, but this is one of the bags where I'm like obsessed with it. What's really interesting is that the flap at the top has like oversized monogram, and then like the mini pockets have like small monogram. So it has a few different like scales of the monogram on the bag, which is interesting. I haven't really seen that before. Looks like it has like some magnetic pockets. So although it has the buckle element, it doesn't look like one of those bags you have to unbuckle and, you know, buckle. It's quite annoying. It does look like it has magnet, which will be easy to use. Gosh, I really love it, to be honest, but stick to your goals, Jess. So anyways, yeah, it's really cute. Let me know if you love it as well. I think it will also be available in other colors, such as black, which honestly would probably be the most practical, because I find that especially with backpacks, you like wear them on your back, right? And then sometimes you're wearing dark jeans and you can get color transfer on your bag if you like to wear dark colors. So I do think that the pink would be limiting if you like wearing jeans, because you might get color transfer, and the black would be a lot more carefree and it's a little bit more edgy. Although this might be an unpopular opinion, I do feel like this would have looked better with silver hardware in the black. It would have just given it that more edgy look. But I think the pink really looks good with the gold hardware because it gives it more of a princess vibe. But I think black with silver would have been way cooler. Anyways, and then it's also going to come in white, which I think will be a real, like, white is just really easy to match as well. Bit of a color transfer issue again, similar to the pink, but it's really cute for summer. So yeah, I just love it. Next in Rose Opal, there's going to be is this a Speedy 20? Yeah, it's a Speedy 20. It's 2,570. Adorable. Now, they have done quite a few color variations of the Speedy 20. I think it is that perfect in-between size. I love how with the Speedy 20 as well, it has that zip that wraps around. So it makes it a lot easier to open and close comparing to like the Nano Speedy or even like a Speedy 25, like the traditional one. So yeah, and this color is just gorgeous. Now, a few years ago, Louis Vuitton also used to do a color called Rose Ballerine, which was also super popular amongst girly girls, but I do feel like this rose opal is a slightly different shade, maybe, but it's really pretty. And I mean, it's pretty similar to like Rose Sakura from Hermes, which is like one of the most hyped pinks, right? Yeah, I don't really think, I mean, I've got like, yeah, I don't think I have any bags in this particular shade of pink. This is bubblegum, and then this is like a mauve Sylvester, which is like more of a purpley pink. So yeah, I mean, I do love this color, to be honest. And then it's got the gold chain detail, but different to the backpack. It had like the leather woven through the chain, similar to like Chanel vibe, but this one, it's just like gold chain. So it's really pretty. I really like it. Then you've got like the Neo Noe, which is nice as well. I can imagine that with like a big poofy pom-pom on the side. That would be so cute. I mean, it's not as exciting as a backpack. The backpack is my personal favorite, but I quite like it. Next, there's going to be a new Aquarelle collection. Now, I think if this came out like 5 years ago, people would be going absolutely insane about this print, but at Louis Vuitton, they have done like similar things before. Over the last few years, they've brought out a lot of these like watercolor rainbow collections, but this one in particular, it's really pretty. I mean, if you look at the monogram, it has this like pinky sunset, well, it's called sunrise, so sunrise color scheme, and it's quite nice. And they've gone for that similar creamy shade, similar to like the backpack that we saw before. It's really girly, really fun, fresh. Aquarelle. Now, the first like watercolor collection that Louis Vuitton ever did was the Richard Prince collaboration, which was, you know, in like 2008, I think it was. Yeah. Anyways, they did like a watercolor Speedy. Oh my gosh, it's actually a very similar color scheme now that I think of it. They did like a watercolor Blanc, and then I did one in like this brownie shade. But oh my gosh, now thinking about it, it's very similar to like the Aquarelle from back in the day, because they used to do it in like a white canvas with this similar, like, it was, the monogram was a little bit more watercolory. It was a bit more distorted, but this one is in leather. And it's a little bit more crisp, the monogram. Oh my gosh, so I think if you're really into that Aquarelle collection from back in the day, you might really be tempted by this, because they used to do it in like a Speedy 30 and a 35, which was more fashionable, you know, in the late 2000s to have these big bags. But now it's, I don't know, people tend to like the little nano bags more these days, as much as like big bags are back in fashion. I think this kind of person who would go for this color scheme would be more into like the micro bags. So yeah, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. So this looks like a nano Speedy. And then, yeah, if you zoom up on the monogram, it's actually quite pretty. I mean, I really like it. And then there's also going to be a Carryall. Is this a Carryall? I can't quite remember, but it's this new tote bag, the hobo shape, which is very trending. It's a little bit more of a smaller looking, Neverfull-esque looking bag, just because it has that pouch. It's a little bit more trendy, I suppose, and I think this would be a really practical everyday bag. Has that little luggage tag down the front as well. Really gorgeous. Love it with the gold hardware. And then they've got this new on the tote PM. I can't remember, but it's like really small. So they used to do an on the go PM, I think. This is like really small. I just remember seeing it. So it's smaller than your usual like mini on the go. It's a new size. It's like a micro tote. So that it's a newer sizing of the on the go, and they're releasing it in this Aquarelle Sunrise collection. I think it will be quite cute. It's given me like a similar vibe to like the Petit Sac Plat, but it's a little bit more square. So I don't know if it will fit very much. And the con about this bag is it's like an open top, so your stuff can kind of fall out, which is annoying, but it does showcase the monogram really well because it's just like a square. So yeah, I think it's quite cute. It has a detachable crossbody with adjustable strap, which everyone would love. And then if you just want a little piece of this Aquarelle collection, you can get an SLG as well. And yeah, that's about all like the girly girl bags I wanted to blab on about today. But yeah, let me know, guys, are you tempted by any of these bags? Because yeah, as I keep going on about, I really love the backpack, but I would regret it because I'm trying to spend less this year, and yeah, it's not easy, guys. So anyways, thanks for listening to my blabby video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!